is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome to gleaming State Farm Stadium, the home field of the Cardinals in Glendale, Arizona. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. Kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. Coverage team flying downfield, not much gained on that return. Here's the handoff. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to... And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46. Offense operates at the plus 46 after that huge gain. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking for his big tight end. That's caught. It's Clay. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with them.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Looking to pass here on second down. With the catch, it's Bush. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And there's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
It's another good job here by this defense, and I think all the build-up and hype of the national championship, they've really felt challenged. And right now, they're winning the line of scrimmage. They've gotten this offense to a third down situation. Let's see if they can get off the field here to start the game.
Crucial moment early in this national championship game. Can they convert on third down in the red zone? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That pass is caught. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. The Sooners come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Caught by the receiver. Touchdown, Sooners. They strike first in this national title bout. Wow, that is how you kick off a national championship game, Kirk.
Man, Chris, you're exactly right. This offense came out with a mindset that they're not going to wait around and wait for this defense to get settled in. They're going to punch them straight in the mouth and assert themselves. What a championship-level statement that was.
He's going to bring this out a few yards to the end zone. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. He finds the running back in the flat. The pickup is 7 yards, and now 2nd and 3.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Man, looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. They bring him down at the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
He's looking to make a big play downfield. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but little early nerves on the part of that receiver.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And it's caught. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's 4th down. And the Tigers will line up to boot it away. And this will be the first punt for this offense this afternoon. And the coverage team lets the ball roll dead.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. Of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
And now the handoff.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They get him down. The gain is to about the 12.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Looking to convert on 3rd down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. And it's a direct snap. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down. And the Sooners will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. They try to sneak it for the first. As we hit the quarter break, Kirk, Oklahoma has the lead. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield. Everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Here's the second down play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
I still love to see Oklahoma run the football and be able to show people they can get first downs by running the ball. I know their quarterbacks have been great in recent years, but the Sooners, when they want to be able to run the ball, you know they're going to run it. You still can't stop that offensive line.
Who's in the clear? Out past the 30. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Well, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows it.
Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
Man, that's how you respond after giving up such a big play through the air. The next play, you get after the quarterback, make some adjustments, and come up with a nice sack.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. 2nd and very long. Quarterback drops back, bringing pressure. They've got him. Again, he couldn't escape.
Finally, the defense is able to come up with a play on this drive. Let's face it, this offense has been able to put things together. Quarterback's had a nice drive, but finally, great job of getting the pressure and getting after that quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. Trying to connect from 41 yards away. The kick is blocked. Somebody got a hand on that. It's picked up. It's alive. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Past the 20. Touchdown, Tigers. They begin to fight back during this championship game. Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner looking to make a play here. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking deep downfield to the left. That ball's incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. cut over the middle. It's Bush. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Looking to throw it again. The receiver grabs it. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
An inside give now from the shotgun. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Direct snap. Defense makes the tackle, but that wildcat look does produce a first down.
Nice first down run here by this running back, and these are the kind of situations on 3rd and short that you can gain a lot of momentum, or it can kill a drive and kill the confidence of an offense. Here they pick up the nice first down, which is great, new set of downs, but it also gives you a lot of confidence that you can wear that defense down psychologically.
We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. The Sooners begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Bush. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Now, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. He's looking to throw. Close to the tight end. With the catch, it's Clay. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
This is the advantage, in my opinion, of having that big-body tight end. He took a big shot, held on to the football for a 1st down. This toughness cannot be taken for granted.
The Sooners are in the red zone. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Showed off the stiff arm, but nowhere to go. He's held to a short gain.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. And the Sooners closer to the line to crank up the tempo. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure, Kirk.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional in how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. They're just able to stop him, but that is a great return there. He's a dangerous guy with the football, and it's a great spot to start this drive. So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Send the back in motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Lets it go quickly. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, man, it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Deep shot caught out of the 20. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime.
Timeout, Clemson.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Just flings it out of bounds and pass rush closing in. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And the field goal is good. And they tack on 3 more that'll finish off the third quarter of play. The Minnows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Sooners will kick it deep to begin the second half. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Second down play coming up. They'll run it from the gun. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Well, they don't block the defensive end who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Chris, how about this? I mean, there's nobody open initially. He rolls out to be able to get out of the pocket and away from the pressure and eventually finds the big tight end for those positive yards in that first down.
They'll run it here. Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Inside the 45. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. First and 10.
Well, anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
The Tigers pick up enough yardage to get a first down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Fires it to the wideout. And he's intercepted. He's bringing it back. He steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
Boy, does a nice job here as a safety of just sitting back, kind of playing center field, letting the play develop, and then once the ball's in the air, he did not hesitate, and that quickness allowed him to come up with that interception.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. On the move now. Hit as he released it. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right, but man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
And it's a direct snap. He shreds the tackle. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. That's caught. It's Bush. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
The Sooners will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. That's reeled in. It's Bush. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going. And the Sooners come to the line to run the hurry-up.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this fourth down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid game. Second down after that run on the previous play. He hands it off from the gun. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
The Sooners line up with a first and goal. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. He keeps it on the design run. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss. Off the loss, it's second and goal from the 7. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Oh, my gosh. Give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. They'll change the pre-snap look now. They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. Makes the grab, a chance to score. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down. The Sooners will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Launching one to the end zone. Receiver makes the grab. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Got the 1st down and still motoring. Tackle made after a big gain.
The old toss play, Chris, as you know, this used to be really a popular play in college football when teams ran this out of the I formation. Now in college football, you see them running out of pretty much any formation, but the key still is being able to seal the edge, whether it's your tight end or your offensive tackle, to allow the back to get to the corner.
Defense stops him short of the 1st down marker, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of play. As we hit the quarter break, it's Oklahoma on top. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Finds his target. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense facing a 3rd and long at 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Receiver in motion now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now a big decision coming up here on 4th.
Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. They make the tackle, but he easily gets 1st down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Here's a target, and it's complete. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Looking to chuck it again. And the receiver's got it. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes this defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
A little floater there, but it falls incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Nothing on first down, so now it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, they're getting a little bit closer. That's some good positive yards there, but now it's 3rd and goal. Man, this is what it all comes down to. You're playing in the national championship. Think of the journey that these two teams have been on. Chris, this is what we hope to see.
And it's picked off in the end zone. Pass midfield. The 30. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Sooners. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd.
Now, there's a risky throw here so close to the goal line. This defender makes this interception, Chris. Sometimes you see a guy hesitant. He might think about taking a knee. This guy didn't. It gave him momentum and the speed that he needed to be able to get to the end zone.
Extra point is up and good, so the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. 21-10. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. They should have left the ball in the end zone. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. And they recover, taking a shot deep down the right side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Handoff from the shotgun. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Grab made by the tight end. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on 3rd down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
It's a deep shot to the right. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. They make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk of yardage on that play.
Boy, it's got to be so rewarding for an offensive coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call. That's exactly what we saw right here. That play targeted the coverage's biggest weak spot, and it led to a wide-open wide receiver.
He's running out of time here. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
2nd down after that previous play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He flips it to the back across the middle. Touchdown, Clemson. They couldn't stop him there. Here we go, national championship game, 4th quarter, 1-possession game. Kirk, let's see who's going to step up.
Well, the stakes can't get any bigger. The offense has done their job to give themselves a chance. But what about their opponent? What about the other side? how will they handle this pressure? Late in the game, they still have the lead. I want to see what their plan of attack is and how aggressive they might be willing to be.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. He'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. So the offense comes up now in first down thanks to that costly penalty. Chewing clock with the running game. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. A national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Clay. Muscles past the defender. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, that's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
And the wideout goes in motion. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. Be a loss of the play.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That strong run defense, not much of a gain on the play. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. A national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Grab by the receiver. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up fourth down.
Boy, what an incredible job here by this defense on third down. Now to set up a pivotal fourth down play. Question is, does the offense go for it and be aggressive, or do they punt it away and trust their defense to get a win?
They've converted 2 of 3 so far on fourth down, and they'll stay aggressive here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Oklahoma.
So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
mix-up that happened that cost the offense 5 yards of field position. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He'll try a pass here. And the tight end hauls in on the corner route. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game, final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? Cut quickly. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You'll take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a late deep shot. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Defense is coming after him. He's hit as he throws it.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. And make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone. And the defense signals time here with just 13 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout, Oklahoma.
And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game, final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? Makes the catch. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Well, they're down to their final play. They've got to get the ball to the end zone. That's the first challenge. Part 2 will be trying to hit the 2-pointer. Let's focus right now on this last play to see if they can get it to the end zone.
Play number 8 in this championship game drive, and they face 3rd down and short. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game.
Timeout, Clemson.
First and goal here. They need a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. With the last team standing at the top of the mountain for national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Oklahoma Sooners.